a podcast to honor the gods.
This better come with a sacrifice.
Dave X Media.
A half-blood of the eldest gods shall listen to this bonus show against all odds.
I'm Charlie from Cabin 13.
And I'm Ray from Cabin 12. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey bro, we're finally doing it. I feel like
we've only been talking about it for forever.
Literally, I think probably since like Zach's first episode, we started talking about like DnD things.
Yeah.
And it works even better because, hey, guess what? Last night, I DM'd for the first time ever.
How did that go?
I was so nervous. I'm like, oh god, am I remembering all the details that I laid out for this plot? What's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Am I doing things correctly? Is this engaging and fun? And my friends were like, yeah, we had a great time. We had lots of laughs and good stuff. Yeah.
Just, Zach told us.
Yeah.
Normally going better than you think they're going.
I still worry, you know?
Exactly.
But yeah, let's talk about Percy Jackson characters, but like D&D, you know?
Hell yeah.
All right. I mean, I have like so many notes and so many ideas on this.
All right, well, lay some on me, and I'll tell you when you're wrong.
Oh, thanks. I think you're gonna not like my Nico personally.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
I feel like my Nico build is not what other people would consider.
There's no class for just being a necromancer. I mean, there's kind of an evil magic user class, but it's not very clear cut, so I'll be interested.
So I'm gonna start with Percy. I also just want to say that when I make D&D characters based off of actual characters, I give them fun little names. Like I try to like make their names like slightly different, if possible, slightly fantasy.
So you're actually like filling in a character sheet and doing like a race and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
What did you think I was doing?
I was just gonna like pick out classes for them, but
no, I did so much more, bro. I gave them all like levels based on like how much power they're at and everything. But so I don't need to do all that.
Okay, well, tell me his name first. What's his fun fantasy name?
His name is Perseus Johnson. Percy spelled with like the C.
Like the C. Yes.
Yeah. And it had to be Johnson because Peter Johnson. Yeah. Okay.
I'm assuming you made him a water genasi.
I did not. I made him a Triton.
Oh, okay. Well, that works too.
I think it was okay. Is it? I need to remember why it was Triton. I think it was because he had the ability to talk to undersea creatures.
Oh,
and I really wanted to be able to give him that ability.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
Exactly. So like you got the amphibious stuff, and you got the ability to talk, and he still has like control of air and water. So like Percy,
Storm Boy.
Yeah, you know, we're gonna get a little bit spoilery because we haven't where things are in the podcast, but like Last Olympian is fair game. He makes a hurricane, so I think air and water, especially, good shit. So his class, I made him. Well, we got to talk about the fact that I did multi-class him because you gave me the idea that he would be a rogue, at least a little bit.
Okay, I thought about that more, and I was like,
no,
Percy.
You're like, no.
Okay,
no?
Because I want to make him a dex person so bad because his whole thing is being, quick and clever. But he's not.
But he's not a
dex
ranger.
Fighter. He's not. He doesn't. He's not good at ranged combat. He doesn't. Use any finesse weapons.
He could be a flip wizard, just...
I'm just saying, if the boy can't shoot a bow, then in D&D that means he does not have a good dex stat. And so I'm like, wait, hold up. But okay, go ahead, continue.
Okay, so no, he has good dex. I did in fact also roll for like all of these people, just so you know.
Yes,
I did. How balanced they are, we'll see. So Percy is a fighter, Eldritch Knight, because that's the one that has the magic. Because I was like, he needs to be able to have magic so he can do water things.
Mhm.
Okay? It needs to be possible. And then Rogue, Swashbuckler. He is like a level 13.
What's the Eldritch Knight spellcasting modifier?
Ooh, okay, let me go to my D&D site because I did not do this stuff. Okay. Thank you, dnd5ewiki.com, for giving me all of the things. Okay, Eldritch Knight.
Intelligence. See, that also doesn't quite work for me.
See, it also doesn't really work too well because he has 0 intelligence.
My boy, he's a spellcaster, but he's so shit at it. My poor sweet boy.
It's fine. Okay, so his stats, we have +4 to strength, +4 to dex, +4 to constitution, +0 to intelligence, +2 to wisdom, and +4 to charisma.
My god, boy.
It is a wild build that I made here. But he's got a great armor class of 17. I gave him like a short sword for Riptide, even though I don't even know what kind of fucking sword that is. Is it a short sword? Is it a long sword? I think it's somewhere in between.
It's like a short. Yeah.
I think it's like kind of little
perfectly
bit
balanced as all things should be.
Yeah, but also other weapons. I was like, I'm giving him a trident and a net as well because why the hell not? He's got those proficiencies. Yeah, and his background is a pirate because why the hell not? It gives him more water things.
Good for
to
him.
do. He can drive a boat. Okay. So do you hate it? Are you?
I do not hate it.
You're here to be contrary to me. What is your role in this podcast today?
I know that I said that, but honestly, sounds pretty good. I love my sweet boy, Perseus.
I rolled pretty freaking well for him.
Mm-hmm. No, that's so funny. That's such main character energy,
Yeah, that was very much the goal, was to be like, I need to have him be as much main character as possible. Sometimes I do fudge things a little bit. I'm like, I've rolled this much and I have this many things I can add to it. I'm just gonna play around with that a little bit. Play around with the numbers that I have. So it's fine. It's totally fine. Yeah.
Okay. So not to diss your boy, but I do think if I was going to do it, the things that I would have done differently are I think I would have made him a water genasi because I think that they get shape water and stuff like that.
Yes. Here, let's see. What does it say? Yeah, this one has wall of water. Uh-huh. For the Triton, it has wall of water.
Right. I was looking at that just now because I'm like Googling and reading as we're doing this.
Yeah.
Because they get like a few different spells that they can do as they're leveling up, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
So for me, shape water is the cantrip that you start out with as a water genasi, and then you learn create or destroy water. And like rather than
Create.
like weather stuff, it's like he can just do water things.
Yeah. I understand.
And I also am like on the fence about making him a spellcaster at all because he's such a physical fighter. But
well, that's
you also
why
do want him to be able to like do his water shit, but
yeah, that's why I was like, okay, first off, he has to be a fighter. Like, it
Yes.
needs to be, like, especially doing all that. And that's why I'm like, well, in addition to that, he focuses on the spellcasting. He's not really great at it, but he does have that as a thing. So it's an option.
Okay. Maybe
That's
what
why
I would do, instead of making him an Eldritch Knight, I would go for one of the other fighter subclasses, and I think I would subclass him instead of Rogue, maybe into Sorcerer, because that's also, I think Sorcerer is cast with Charisma.
Yes.
So casting with Charisma, it can be something that like comes upon him that he doesn't control, and I think that you can get some good elemental spells as a sorcerer.
Yeah. And we have agreed. I think I've gotten you around to the fact that Percy has a really good charisma stat.
Absolutely.
He needs to. But that's also why when I had him as Rogue, he's also a swashbuckler. So that way he's got very, again, more sword fighty things going on.
Totally.
Too.
If I was
So-
going to go with Rogue, I would probably do that. But I think I would give him a lower dex stat, probably, just because it's like canonical that he can't use bows.
Yeah. No, he's just like specifically shit at bows.
Right.
But everything else Dex he's great at. Like, well, okay, let me check to see what I gave him proficiency in. Acrobatics, animal
True.
handling,
Mhm.
athletics, deception, insight, intimidation,
Mm.
perception, and persuasion.
Nice. I like
Yeah.
it.
I did spend many hours on all of these characters, so I thought
And
about this.
I'm coming in here like, well, here's what I would do, I guess, probably, if I had to think about it for like 2 seconds.
I do love your ideas though. Like
Yeah.
this, the fact I didn't think about the fact that I'm like giving him a charisma stat and sorcerer is better for that.
Yeah.
Or even paladin.
I would like to like look in
even
Right.
paladin would be
Paladin is
better.
also interesting. Yeah. I'm not I would have to look into that more, but that's
'Cause-
my like alternate build: water genasi, fighter, and sorcerer multi-class.
I think I didn't go with paladin specifically because it's very much like, oh, you're like very much with the gods, you're working with them, and I'm just like, that ain't Percy's role. He's just like, he's doing it,
Right.
but he's not happy about it.
Okay, but Paladin is so weird because I think of them as like someone with the gods, but that's really more cleric. Because paladins
Yeah.
are more about their oath, and
Yeah.
that could maybe be a thing that you could work into a Percy backstory.
True.
I don't know.
He does seem like someone who has an oath.
Mm-hmm,
All right. I'm gonna definitely workshop my stuff on that and probably make him a paladin instead. But I was like,
Yeah.
okay, Annabeth. So trying to rework her name was a little bit harder.
Oh boy.
So we have Annalise Beth. Is her. She's a rogue mastermind, level 14.
That is perfect, because this whole time I've been like, I have no idea what to do with her, honestly, but that sounds very good.
Okay, let's see. And her background is a sage, and her race is wood elf. Now this is because they have an ability to like hide. And I really wanted to find a way to work in her invisibility cap into her abilities. So I really liked that option. Her stats, we got +2 to strength, +3 to dex, +0 to constitution, sorry. +4 to intelligence, +5 to wisdom, 0 charisma. I'm sorry, Annabeth, but I didn't roll as well for you.
These things happen.
Yeah. And she's the skills. I'm forgetting words. Oh my goodness. Not expertise, just proficient in acrobatics, arcana, history, investigation, perception, sleight of hand, and stealth. And because she's a rogue, some of those are expertise. Like her arcana and our investigation are +14.
Fuck yeah. Go Annabeth.
Her perception is +15. So her passive perception is a 25.
Holy shit, girl. She killing it.
She's really killing it. And then her stealth is +13. So like she's already got the whole like the wood elf like hiding thing, and then she just like can sneak around in general. My girl she's so good.
So much of that makes sense to me. Yeah. Now, when you really think about it, she is like a stealth class.
Yeah.
Given the hat and all that. Yeah.
It makes sense for her personality to me as well. So
she also uses knives, which are a dex weapon.
She's got daggers. I gave her a short sword as well. That's because of later things. And a short bow because I think that came with rogue things. Is there anything else I need to mention? I think that's most of my stuff. Oh yeah, I also do give people languages. She gets a lot of fucking languages, and languages are actually really hard for me to choose. Like half the time I'm just like, I guess they can speak Elvish, but she was already an elf, so I had to choose other things too.
Mm.
I go with Sylvan a lot because that's like the tree language. Like the I think it's like Fae tree language or something, and I'm just like, I just want my characters to speak to trees. I have no other reason for this. But I guess Annabeth's reason could be Thalia.
Oh my god, don't even say that to me, that hurts. I was thinking, like, more because there are dryads at camp, and
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I just, like, came up with some things, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm bad at the language part, because I don't know what half of them mean. Like, whenever I'm picking them on D&D Beyond, I'm just like, I don't know what that is for. What the fuck is Undercommon? Please explain this.
Undercommon, I think, is what they speak where the drow live, which is, I can't remember what it's called, but there are, like, whole underground cities in D&D.
That's right. Those are, yeah. They're, like, dark elves? Or something similar, I think.
So I think that's what that is.
Yeah, there's just a lot going on.
And there's so many, like, you get specific languages when you're a Genasi for, like, the element that you speak, but then those are all, like, it turns out that they're all, like, a variation of Primordial, and it's like, guys, we're getting so specific here.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Do you have your critiques on Annabeth, or did I do a perfect build for her?
My only real complaint is that I would probably switch her strength and constitution scores if you can, because
you don't think
just
she's strong?
straight up she doesn't need a strength score as a D&D character, but also I would probably, like, as a dex build, it doesn't mean that she's not strong. It means that she's better at, you know, flipping and stuff. Flip wizard, gosh. Anyways,
she's flip without the wizard.
Exactly. But I don't know. Constitution would just be more useful, so I would put it in there. But I don't know if I can justify it, but
you're not wrong that it would be more useful. I was just like, she needs to be able to hit things, and I definitely always think of Annabeth as being, like, muscular. So I'm like, she needs to be strong.
And see, I don't really. I think of her as being more, like, wiry.
I think of, like, a slim muscular, like, yeah. All right. Grover. You know what? The good thing is we have fawns. We in fact have fawns or satyrs or whatever they are. I think they are satyrs in D&D. Yeah.
I did not know that. Excellent.
Okay. So yes, he's a bard, but I also have him as a druid. He's multi-class.
Because I was thinking about that, and I was looking at the bard colleges, and I was like, there is nothing here that's going to help us with, like, him being a nature bard. And I was, okay, if I was going to build Grover for real in D&D, I don't want him to have wild shape, you know? As a druid.
No, I understand that.
Yeah, I want to homebrew a bard college for him that makes him into a druidic bard. Do you see what I'm saying here?
I understand. I just try not to do too much homebrew.
Yeah.
If I do homebrew, it's because I use monstrous races. I asked Zach for something that's like homebrew for monstrous races a while back, and that's what I use. So like Tyson is in fact a Cyclops. Good,
fun.
Because I really didn't like the other races for him. But yeah, no, I went with Bard, College of Creation, and Druid, Shepherd? What is that? I don't remember what all the things are called. I don't have enough space in this PDF, so I had to shorten things. I haven't looked
into Druid very much, so I don't know what their things are. It's Druidic circles,
Circle
right?
of, yes. Circle of the Shepherd. Because Pan.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be a bad bard college to homebrew. You know, like, I feel like you could do something interesting and, like, make a bard that is kind of fey and wild. I feel like that's a niche that we could fill that wouldn't...
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anyways, so that's my thought. But I think that you are also correct.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about his stats. Did I say his level ends up being 13 because I made him take like 6 in Bard and 7 in Druid.
Damn. My boy's strong.
Yeah. Okay, this is because of how much series we have going on. This is everybody by the end of, I think, Heroes, maybe beginning of Trials. So,
interesting.
Because I made a lot of characters. Like, not just PJO. So. Okay, so his stats, he's got a 0 to strength. Sorry, boy.
Good.
3 to dex. -1 constitution.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry. +3 intelligence, +3 wisdom, +3 charisma. Because he's a bard, he's gotta be charismatic.
Yeah.
He's
That's
also
not how I would build a D&D character, but it does feel like it works for my sweet boy.
Yeah. Listen. I built them off of the characters, not how
I know.
Well playable they are, sadly. Would he die in an instant? Probably.
He's fine.
Like, he's got less than half of Percy's hit points, and they're, like, the same level. He's good at acrobatics, animal handling, insight, medicine, nature, performance, persuasion, religion, and survival. And his weapons are a sling and a dagger. But he's also got the horns. Those also count as an attack. So this is pretty good. It's pretty good boy. And yeah, that's that's Grover.
Excellent.
Oh, I didn't mention his name. His name is Groven Wonderwoods.
God. Good.
Okay. Wonder spelled with a U. I'm really bad at this.
No, they're perfect.
All right. Who else do I have? I have a Clarice. I have a Tyson. Let's go with Clarice first because she is kind of insane. just cause her personality. I think she's perfect. Personally. I think she has more hit points than Percy. Because she is Clarissa Laruna.
Very good.
A half-orc barbarian berserker. Level 15.
Damn, girl.
Because she's older. She's gotta be more experienced. Okay, so she's got a +4 to strength, a +3 to dex, +4 to constitution, 0 in intelligence and charisma, and a -1 to wisdom.
You're killing my girl. You're killing her.
You know, guess what? I believe she also gets expertise in things or something. Or how did I do this? Because I think I, like, gave her stats, like, wild things. Because she's got a really good she's just proficient in athletics and intimidation. I think I fudged something here. I think that's what I did. Because she's got a +14 to athletics. And a +10 to intimidation. And that's it.
Goddamn.
That's all she is.
Interesting.
And she fights with javelins, hand axes, and a greatsword. As is Clarice. She's a fucking badass.
Yeah, she is.
Tell me half-orc doesn't work. Tell me that's not her.
It totally does.
I'm still waiting for you to tell me I'm completely wrong about more things. Or maybe it was just Percy that you thought I was totally wrong about.
I don't think your Percy was wrong. I was just saying that we have alternatives.
He's a main character. He has too much going on.
He really does, though. That's why he's hard. All
right. Tyson is also an interesting one to try to make.
He definitely is.
So, Tysonius. He's a Cyclops.
Good.
And he's a barbarian and an artificer multiclass.
Okay.
It's very hard to do that.
Right? Because I was looking, because obviously he's an artificer. Like, it's right there.
Yeah.
But I was looking at, like, the, whatever they get, the specifications, and none of those were seeming quite right for him. And I think I kind of settled on, like, armor, because all of the battle-specific ones want him to use intelligence as his attack stat instead of strength or dex. And it's like, he doesn't need that. He's already got strength at the wazoo. It comes natural with being a Cyclops.
Yeah, I just didn't do that shit. I was like, he's gonna be a barbarian, I think it's like Path of the Giant, something like that. Yes.
Yeah.
And Artificer Battlesmith. Okay, so his strength is +5. His dexterity is 0. His constitution is +5.
Good.
His intelligence is +1. His wisdom is +1. And his charisma 0.
When you roll, there's only so much you can do.
There is only so much. So I did my best to try to make things work out for him. But, you know, he's also not gonna have a great intelligence stat because, like,
I disagree.
he's still baby.
He is a baby, but that doesn't mean that he is not learned in his field. Like, he absolutely is.
He's focused in his field. He's not got a lot of wide intelligence.
I would argue that it's more that he has a very low wisdom stat. He often doesn't read situations well. He doesn't read people well. He sometimes can't figure out what's going on properly. But that doesn't mean that he can't understand something when it's explained to him, that he doesn't remember things very well. I think that he has a perfectly high intelligence stat.
All right. I can understand that.
And he needs it to multi-class into Artificer anyways, so...
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I think one of the things that I gave him proficiency in were wisdom-based, actually. It's got athletics, intimidation, medicine, perception, sleight of hand, stealth, and survival. Some of those might have come from his background, too, as an urchin. Yeah, and he fights with, like, a club and a warhammer.
I also wasn't sure if I would have gone with Barbarian or Fighter, but seeing that there is, like, Path of the Giant, and that it gives you, like, Crushing Hurl and stuff, like, yeah, that works.
I think that made the most sense. So, that's what I went with. He's also got hit points up the wazoo. Even though he's, like, level 11, he's still got more hit points than Grover. As everyone does. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna end up saving Nico for last. Let's go with, I also made Bianca and Zoe.
Okay, good.
Zoe! Also known as Zoella Night Shadows. She is a ranger of the Hunter Conclave, level 20.
It's literally right there. All of the hunters are rangers. That's just what they do.
Exactly! Exactly. And
yeah,
she had to be...
Anything else, I was gonna be like, bro.
Yeah, no, she had to be fully also, like, leveled up to the max, because she's been around for so fucking long.
I mean, true.
And her trying to figure out a race for her was difficult, but I went with a sea elf, because her mom is, like, a nymph? A sea nymph?
Yeah, that totally works.
Kind? Yeah, so that's what I went with there. +2 to strength, +5 to dex, +3 to constitution, +4 to intelligence, +4 to wisdom, -2 to charisma. Am I wrong?
She's a leader. I think she's gotta have a little higher charisma than that. But all of her other stats are so good that I'm not sure that I could even justify. You really went hog wild on that one.
Yeah, listen, I have fun with this.
But I think that since she's a leader, she's gotta have a higher charisma stat than that, but I could be wrong.
I feel like she's just like plateaued a little bit, maybe gone down. She's not hip with the kids anymore, so her charisma is a little bit lacking.
Sure.
Your charisma goes down as you get older. Is that not correct?
No, I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that's a thing that happens to you. No.
Oh my god. She's proficient in animal handling, athletics, investigation, nature, perception, and survival. And she's the only person to have a better passive perception than Annabeth at 26.
Goddamn.
It's good shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she's buck wild. Okay, and let's go to the opposite end of that, which is Bianca. She is Bianca Maria D'Angelos. She is a Ranger Hunter level 3 because she's only here for 5 seconds.
She's a baby. My poor girl. I miss her so.
And then you'll get to see what race I chose for Nico, which is Shatterkai.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, so they're a really cool type of elf creature. Okay, so let's see. D&D, tell me things. They're the elves of the Shadowfell, originally drawn to that dread realm by the Raven Queen. Blah, 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 blah. Where is the things? They have necrotic resistance. And where is it? They have Blessing of the Raven Queen, which means they can teleport up to 30 feet. Shadow travel. It's shadow travel.
Nice. Very good.
That's what I really wanted to do. I wanted to be able to get Nico to be able to shadow travel. So, and they're siblings, so they're the same race.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the little baby Bianca. She's got -1 to strength, +3 to dex, +1 to constitution, +1 to intelligence, +2 to wisdom, -1 to charisma. I did not roll well for her.
She's doing okay for herself.
She's still starting out. Okay? Yeah. She's proficient in insight, investigation, perception, stealth, and survival.
Cool.
Yeah, you gotta. It's fun to fill these things out. Got lots to go on. Who else do I have? Well, I got Luke. Oh wait, no wait. Let's go with Thalia first. Because Thalia is also Buckwild.
Yeah, this is also an interesting one. I did not know what to do.
Okay, so we talked about this.
Did
too.
we?
This is one of the ones we talked about where you figured out that she's a barbarian. Based on her fighting style. So I'm like, I'll go with it. And guess what? Barbarian has Path of the Storm Herald.
Fuck yeah, there it is, right there.
Exactly. So it works. And then I don't have to, add anything to her when she also multi-classes into Ranger Hunter Conclave. That just, it flows perfectly.
Cool.
It
does suck for her because that means that she's got strength and dex for no reason.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good.
Well, Rangers can be strength-based, right? She doesn't need dex? Or does she? I've never played Ranger before.
I mean, she does also have the bows and arrows. Technically,
True.
She does use those later on in things.
Okay.
So she's versatile with weapons. She can go with different weapons at different times. She does have the shield, right? Yeah, she does have a shield. I couldn't remember what things I got her. Okay. Oh, and you'll find her race to be fun. She's an Aarakocra.
Yay, my favorites.
Even though she does not fly. She refuses.
Okay, just that D&D character has a trauma with the sky and she's afraid of it now. That's so fucked up. I'm so sad for her.
Yeah, she just doesn't fly. But
my poor dear.
But she's gotta be that because Zeus and eagles and it's too perfect. Her D&D name is Thalassia Grayson.
Very good.
And her stats, we have a +4 to strength, +3 to dex, +2 to constitution, 0 to intelligence, +2 to wisdom, +2 to charisma.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, she's a cool one. She's proficient in animal handling, athletics, intimidation, investigation, nature, perception, and survival. She's pretty cool. Just a bit. I mean, she's got... Literally, I gave her all of the weapons that she has. She's got her spear, she's got her shield, and she's got the bow and the quiver. And then she's got talons on top of that, because she's a bird. She can just scratch you. I think she's cool. Just a bit. Okay. Luke.
Interesting.
So
okay.
Also an interesting one to try to make.
Yeah.
Lucas Castellian. He is a rogue swashbuckler.
Okay, yeah.
Because he's gotta be a rogue. He's a thief. He's a thief, man. But also he's super good at the swords. So that just made sense.
Yep. That's what I was thinking too. But he starts taking some classes in Warlock, don't he, boy? That's a different character. That's Kronos. We're not touching that. I'm just saying, Luke lived his life just being a little rogue guy, and then he started taking some levels in Warlock, and he was like, this is fine, and then it turned out to not be very fine for him.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I could have added that stuff in there, but I was trying to focus more on Luke than Kronos Luke when I made this. And I was trying to find a sneaky race that made sense for Children of Hermes. So I went with Lightfoot Halfling. We got a sneaky bitch right up in here. But also wild because he's got a lot of strength. Strength build rogue.
You can do it.
Yeah. So he's got a +4 to strength, +3 to dex, +4 to constitution, +1 to intelligence, +1 to wisdom, +4 to charisma. This man is nuts. Truly nuts. I think I just rolled really well from this one.
Also makes sense, he's the big bad.
Yeah. He's got a long sword, which does not make sense for a rogue, but that's what he has, because that's what Backbiter is. And then he's got a sickle for Kronos and a dagger, because he's a rogue.
I feel like you're not wrong, but also I want there to be more with Luke. I feel I need to like do more research to like get him like perfect, you know?
I think I should have tried to figure out the Luke Kronos thing going on there.
Yeah,
but
there's
was like,
some niche that Luke fits in, and I don't know that we perfectly found it, but I feel like Swashbuckler Rogue is pretty close.
That's definitely where he starts off at least. But it's definitely going to be like some Warlock, maybe like what?
Well, plot-wise, Warlock is just what makes sense. You know, he starts serving a Dark Master.
Oh god, there's got to be something that does stuff with time though, right? I know there is.
I
Wizard
really don't
Chronergy. Wizard School of Chronergy focuses on the manipulation of time. So there's that. That could potentially be an option for him. Yeah. Oh god, and because he's a rogue, he's all of the things that he's proficient in, he's also an expertise in. So athletics, deception, persuasion, sleight of hand, and stealth. He's got a +15 to athletics and deception. It's a little bit nuts. All right, and I guess I'll show you my...
Yeah, if I was... sorry, I'm reading Warlock shit. I think I would... If I was gonna do that, I would make him serve the Great Old One. That one gives you, like... Yeah, it's specifically to serve entities like Cthulhu or the Chained God or whatever, and that's definitely the energy that we have going on. And you get spells like Dissonant Whispers, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, Clairvoyance.
Yeah. My brain was going to either that or Fiend, but I didn't know what they entailed.
Right. I was doing exactly that and like looking them up just now, so.
Good. Perfect. Oh wait, I do also have Rachel. That's right. I did forget about our girl. I'm sorry.
Okay. Because I was thinking about that too, but I was like, that would be spoilers if we like even tried to go into it. So I didn't continue to think about it.
I did say we're gonna do just Last Olympian is fine. We can do that. We can talk about that. So Rachel with 2 L's and an E at the end.
Oh, good.
Rachel Elder. She is a human.
Yeah.
She's the only one that I made a human. And she's a cleric.
Oh, yeah.
What are they called? It's a knowledge domain. That's the one I went with. Why did I go with that one? I don't remember what it does.
Clerics have so many domains. It's like not even...
Yeah. I mean, it probably would have made sense to go with one that related to Apollo, but like this... Is there, because there's divination or something? There is like some stuff going on there.
Looks like in Unearthed Arcana, there's, so like this isn't even like official, but it's something that Wizards of the Coast is testing out. That's what Unearthed Arcana is. But one of the things in testing is fate, yes. Which also gives you clairvoyance.
That makes way more sense, going with fate domain.
Not clairvoyance, divination. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay. I think I was trying to find something that worked with divination, but I couldn't. But I felt cleric made the most sense for her class.
And I don't know, because clerics are a little beefy, but I don't know what would work better.
Yeah, it's just like she's a priestess of a goddess, and that's
true.
The most literal one.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so she has a +0 to strength, +1 to dex, +0 to Constitution, +3 to Intelligence, +4 to Wisdom, +4 to Charisma. She's doing all right for herself. She's proficient in History, Insight, Medicine, Persuasion, and Religion. But yeah, I think you're definitely on the nose there with the Fate Domain thing. That's gotta... Maybe that wasn't there when I made this? Or
it might not have been.
Or maybe I just didn't look at it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't know what those things mean. And she's got a mace and a dagger. I couldn't...
The mace is the hairbrush?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I couldn't really have a hairbrush on there as a weapon. I don't know. Sad.
Yeah. Yeah, my only complaint is that clerics are a little beefy, and I don't think that that's where she fits in. But I don't know what else you would do, especially given that in D&D, you make people who do fights, and Rachel doesn't really do fights, which makes it hard.
Yeah, that is kind of the point. Oh well. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all of them, and now I can do Nico. So I already said that he is a Shatterkai because shadow travel has to be a thing. So the real difficult thing here was I figured out what class would make sense for him and his shadow magic, but then I was like, shit, he needs to be able to use a sword. So I had him multi-class. But just barely. He's only got like one. He starts off with like 1 level as a rogue because he was in the Hermes cabin for like 5 seconds.
Sure.
And then he figures out, shit, I'm a sorcerer.
Totally works, yeah.
Because they have shadow magic. There's literally a shadow magic option. So I was like, this is fucking perfect. This is Nico. Because I didn't think Warlock made sense. I feel like that's what people go with for Nico. And I'm like, that's not what he is, though. That's not how he fights, you know? I was trying to go with more how they work as a character rather than... Anyway. His name is Nicola D'Angelos. I wrote pretty good for him. I don't fully... The fact that he has to have great charisma is the thing that I think ruins it a little bit. But that is a sorcerer stat.
Yeah, he does have like the opposite of that. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, so I fudged it and I'm like, he has a +5 to charisma, but he's just like not using it all the time. He just uses it for his magic, I guess. But otherwise, he's got a +2 to strength, +1 to dex, +3 to constitution. I do feel like
in later books, not to get into spoilers too much, but they describe him as having, like, a very strong energy. Like, get the fuck away from me is a charisma
did I give him...
in D&D. So
I did give him I did give him intimidation, just so you know. He definitely has intimidation. He's got a +10 to it. So it's good.
Maybe we could make that work in our brains.
Yeah.
His lack of charisma as a type of charisma.
Yeah. It's a charisma not in, like, you want to be around him. It's a charisma as in, get the fuck out of here. It's going to kill you. It's a very strong
energy, which is what it actually means in D&D, but yeah, it still feels weird.
He's got a +4 to intelligence and a +2 to wisdom. So I think the greatest thing here is that, how did I do that? Oh, it's because he's got expertise. That's why. So his Arcana stat is +14. Sorry. It's a +14 to Arcana because Mythomagic.
Nice.
So I was like, that needs to be what his expertise is in. And then he's good at athletics, deception, intimidation, investigation, perception, religion, stealth, and survival. So, yeah.
So I've been reading through Shadow Magic just now, just because I think it's interesting. And I assume that he can take some necromancy spells, so that should be fine. And then the stuff that he gets is, like, really good for this.
Am I right? Or am I right?
At 6th level, you can summon a Hound of Ill Omen. Like, perfect. Like, he gets a cool... Yeah.
Yeah? Did I figure out Nico? Did I do it? Like I said, I just had to be like, he's a rogue, so he can do swords. It's okay. It's fine.
Also, he does get Shadow Walk, but not until 14th level, which is kind of insane, because for Nico, that's like the easiest shit he does.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that it's redundant with whatever the race that you gave him gets.
Yeah, the Shatterkai. Okay, let me look at that. The walk thing. Because I definitely saw that too.
Mm.
But I don't remember all of the stuff. Shadow Walk. I think he teleports farther with Shadow Walk, actually.
Interesting.
So that might just make it even more, like, busted. Yeah, because you can only teleport up to 30 feet with Raven Queen.
Okay,
So-
and with Shadow Walk, which he doesn't get until like way fucking late game, but you get 120 feet.
So, hell yeah. He just gets better at shadow travel.
Basically, yeah.
I did it. I fucking did it, guys. I figured out how to do Nico, and I feel like out of all of them, I would probably play as Nico.
Nice.
Just because he's the best. Yeah. You have any other thoughts and feelings about Dungeons and Dragons by Percy Jackson?
Not at the moment, and I think we could be done, because this episode is honestly even longer than I thought it was gonna be.
It's because I had a lot of characters that I actually did, so
Yeah, I'm very impressed.
I didn't do all the minor characters though. That's the thing. Like the most minor I think I got was like Clarice, Bianca, Zoe, but they're like main characters for at least a book.
Right, true.
Well, and I guess that's it. We still need a more better ending to the bonus show. I feel like.
Well,
you know, at least the main show, you get to say, release us from this mortal coil.
not that I remember that that's part of the show.
It's part of it now, because you started saying it, and you said it for, like, 2 episodes in a row, and I was like, it needs to be official
I
now.
just say phrases sometimes, and then they get stuck in my brain, and I'll say them again. I will. You know this about me.
Yeah.
That's why I always call things little guys.
You're a little guy.
You're a little guy.
Well, both of us little guys are gonna hop on out of here and, go do some D&D shit, probably.
That would be so fun.
I still want to play D&D with you again.
We should, honestly.
Goals.
Goals.
Bye!
Bye!
Dave X Media.